Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health. Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke, whether or not this increased effect. Analyzing. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax. Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome: decapitation.
Hello. Well, at least that's what... And... Oh my. Yeah. However... I'm actually not entirely... At least that... Well, a few... Which is... Sir... Actually, I noticed the Prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly... human-shaped. I could have, but the Prophet hasn't been herself lately.
By imagining wealth, I can evoke prosperity out of the universe. The Prophet of Profitability has changed my life. Her seminars are worth every bit.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Identifying human footprints. Scanning. No. No traces of aether dust, blood. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant sub Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of... Scanning for other details. No sign of struggle.
You got it!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Welcome back. The... None of... Who said that? It was a yes. I had a visitor, yes. But their peers... Yes, that's... Well, I suppose that does complicate. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision, because she never... Oh, really? What did you find there? Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, after that I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head. Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creature... Besides, I'm no medical professional, but that's certainly... My productivity... What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your... No. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Even if you think I'm mad, it doesn't matter. None of this does. Yes, I think that's smart. The sweet safety of imprisonment. I'll no longer have to put up with the miserable vulnerability of this bunker.
Inspector. Ms. Leva earned that title, but... So, tell me. She wants to be arrested. That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's... Does the... I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. Oh.
supplied underground. Or, I guess.
You.
I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Miss Helen's death.
You're not allowed.
Well, now, this is. I'm. Now then.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity.
Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you? Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you? Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant. Aggressive, The woman in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades.
So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am.
With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night.
Let's see. Torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next... An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of... I'm not sure what happened to it from there. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. Watch your tongue, Inspector. I'd hate for one of my people to overhear you insulting me and decide to cut it out of you. I digress. The point is, I've admitted to being elsewhere the night of Helen's murder. Besides, why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She would... If you do, be sure to drop by and regale me. I'd love to hear why I might have wanted her dead. I'd offer to assist you in your work. Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve. Items are disappearing from Slug storage and... Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter. I'm not sure. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is... I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I certainly wouldn't take that bet, regardless. I would never. Company secrets and all. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account. Was there something else you wanted? She said, I also... Because she paid me to. Besides, Ellen was in... Not unlike you, now that I consider... That... This... Her actions in the time leading up to her death. Stay sharp and... Because... I'm on your point. Yes. Be very... One... What? Or who? Was it now? Thank you for your honesty, Inspector. Now then, did you need anything? The original incident? Well, I made him an offer. An excellent Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted sublight to had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control. Lou... Think of it this way. It was a test, and he failed. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab? Do you think power belongs to those who submit the proper paperwork requesting Slug's control of... Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain us. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights. He's groaning. Not in front of witnesses.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal... Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost. The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles. That is highly likely, Inspector.
Solve the case. What's that you found? No, wait. Don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal. Solve the case.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has... Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit...
Okay, gone quiet.
Hi there! Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Sorry about... Feel free to have a look around, ma'am.
So this is where Slug keeps all its contraband, right?
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boskin Cannon said, gosh. Just... Everyone here at Freight Store best as for... That's... Last time I asked him to check the auto... It won't bother him any if you have a look yourself, though. Hopefully... Even to an instant. Then there... I don't... Just about... Oh. Nah.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default setting. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an addition. There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed. Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as... For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo or its transportation. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Loading automechanical unit. How can this...
You got it, Cap.
Failsafe successfully disabled. Kill mode. Ejecting data log 17C. Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo. Unit entering standby mode.
To what?
Ooh, I... Well, still, you said you've Damn, hacking the Automex. But... So, our culprit had something specific they wish to acquire. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on... Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it. Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device? Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research. Unbelievable. As though Helen herself didn't profit from her. This is a betrayal. Helen. Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not. Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now, I wish you luck with your investigation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed. Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder. Most likely, additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in. The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Make an appointment early next time.
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
Welcome, please.
Well,
Inspector? With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for... No motive. That's disappointing, because it's exactly the conclusion he'd... Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene. Are you confident you've finished your investigation? You've questioned all your suspects. Law speed.
Aha! Hey, Cat, can we talk? Aha! To the lobby!
on my clothes.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Just don't let me get you again, all right?
Oh, look here. I could use a new pair of glasses.
Can't imagine where you misplaced your old pair. I say, this pocket watch has someone's initials inscribed on it.
Must be an antique.
Hey, you. Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy junk. These are people. Huh? take a look for you. Me? Oh, sure. Terrific. And as soon as... Who thinks... You sure can. Buy some of my goods. And...
Incoming!
If you lose anything else, it's good to know we can purchase a replacement here.
Sure he's not in the museum?
Timeline discrepancy. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit sign. Excellent observation, Inspector. Unusually small entry. Now running Flattery Protocol. Famously deployed. This unit is incapable of providing. This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized ingredient.
We're all family here. Rizzo's takes care of its own.
Hey, could I come?
What do you want? Boss, it's Bertie Holcomb. Black Hole Bertie. The Holmeister?
Shh! Not so loud! How'd you know it was me? That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto. Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer, but I'm stumped. And not very clever.
Oh, come on, Bertie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
Oh, so you're the inspector. You probably went out. You know, soaked, muddled.
I think he means drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back, though. We ended up at the Wilderness Exploit. There was this one cow off away from the other. I don't know. We were drunk. My memory. She'd. Helen thought I was fun. She's... Long story, Rat. I didn't know where I was going.
You want me? I can't believe I'm doing that.
Hey, don't put the kid up to something he doesn't want to do.
All right, that's enough. I'm doing the talking here, Birdie. Sir. So, don't look at the boss. Look at me. Oh, hell. He's actually looking at me.
Hey, go easy on the kid. This lady's your boss? She talks to you like that often?
Yeah, all the time. She's the boss.
Do you two have some issues you need to sort out?
Who did you talk to, Birdie? I want names.
You're gonna... what? You kinda trailed off there.
I'm gonna... lose a lot of faith in you. I looked up to you. And now you're on the run, and they're saying you murdered Halcyon Helen.
I would never hurt Helen. I didn't. And I'm not on the run. Ah, jeez, kid. Don't say that.
I used to have your poster up on my wall. I wanted to be just like you. Now you're hiding out in a bar because you might have murdered Halcyon Helen, but you can't be sure because you were too drunk to remember? I always wanted to meet you.
You know what? You're right. I'm letting you down. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the space... I feel like you want me to say no, but don't get the wrong idea. Okay? So now, welcome. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. There's... Okay. I want... I'm not threatening, nope. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for... What? We're... Look, Helen, I wish I knew. Right? What do you want?
Got a sec?